Hey there, half-asters. Where are we today, hon?
We're still in South Carolina.
Still in South Carolina at Blue Compass RV and Airstream of South Carolina. And it's good that we came up here to South Carolina because sometimes you have to go different places to find different models.
Units,
yeah, different floor plans. Today we're going to look at some Class C units, 3 from East West and 1 from Entegra, all about middle size. You know, they're not too large, but they're not these monster Super Cs either. Yeah. So let's go take a look.
Yeah,
I think you're going to find them interesting.
Hey there, I'm Rose.
And I'm Dan. And we are the Half-Ass Travelers.
All right, the first unit we're going to look at today is a Class C by East to West. This is the Entrada 2600 DS. Now, don't get fooled by that 2600. A lot of people think that number, that's the length. Actually, this unit is 29 feet long. It sleeps 6, and it's on the Ford chassis. So let's take a look inside. All right, the first thing I see when I go to come in is this frosted glass window on the door. That's a little different. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Oh, there's a screen door here. Let's go on inside. Wow. Oh, this one's very big for a 29-foot unit. Right over top of the Ford cockpit is the sleeping area. And this is a huge bed. There's windows on either side. Rose, take a look up in there. You can see there's even storage for whoever is sleeping up there. They can store stuff at the end of the bed. There's a USB charger there, cup holders. This is really nicely done. You can see the Ford cockpit is pretty much your standard Ford. It's got the little screen there. It's no frills. It's got everything you need. And these seats are cloth, not the leather, the fine leather. But you know what? That helps keep the costs down. But the leather you'll find back here, because here's the dinette. Let's fix these cushions. A little step up into the dinette on this slide. All right, so it's comfy. It's got the nice table. Seems relatively sturdy. Again, it's no frills. You've got these valances up here, but it's not anything super spectacular on the fit and finishes side. It's very basic, but you know what? It's comfortable. Let's take a look. I know we're not in a Thor, but it's got the drawers under here. Similar to the Thor drawers. These ones have handles on them though. I don't think the Thor ones do. Let's take a look how deep these cabinets are. Not too deep. They've got the hinges on them, hon. These hinges right here, we are not big fans. You heard the squeak as I was opening it. They've only got this on one side. You like to see the hinges on both sides like this. It just seems like that's gonna break. There's also no lock to these cabinets. Now back here, you've got a little bit of a love seat. And what's behind the love seat, hon? What is back here? That's different. What do we got there? More storage. And not only that, it looks like that storage compartment, it goes to the outside. That's a little bit neat. It's kind of a pass-through back here. That's the first time we've seen that. It brings the couch out into the walkway, but because this is so wide, you really don't miss it. You know, and that's a little extra storage space behind the couch. That's actually not a bad idea. Again, not too happy with the doors on these cabinets. Look at this. See that? And this is a new unit. Across from the dinette and the sofa is this rather large fridge with separate freezer. It's really pretty nice. That's nice. You've got a 3-burner gas cooktop and your microwave convection oven masquerading itself as a real oven. And it's a really large sink, and you know we love this. We love this thing. It's easy to store. Got the big sink, got that over there. If you need more counter space, you can use this as counter space. You could also use this to drain things. That's nice. It's got this little hood over here, but there's no vent on it. It's metal. Wow, that's a big cabinet. Big cabinet over there. Big cabinets here. These go all the way back. And it looks like the TV, it is on the cabinet as well. So that's an interesting use of the space and the TV. You just hope that this one actually has a magnetic lock on it to keep the TV in place. That's nice. How about all this counter space, Rose? Really nice, huh? Lots of drawers. They're not soft. Oh, they are soft close. Oh, how do you like that? Look at that. Didn't feel like it when I opened it at first. These cabinets are much nicer than the ones overhead over there. These ones actually lock in with the friction locks. These cabinets, good. Those cabinets, not so good. All right, let's take a look back here. Your pantry. Lots of pantry space on the way back to the bedroom. Also, right across the way, more storage space. Rather large drawers, although not deep. They're not very deep. Same thing with the bottom drawer. A little bit flimsy. We're pointing that out. All right, let's look at the bed first. Now, this is tight. That slide is fully open. To get around the bed, I mean, this is really tight. I would probably have to end up jumping in from that way. Also, it looks like it's not quite a queen. Not as large a bed as what Rose and I prefer. It does have those same cabinets over top of the bed. Not a lot of space back here. Also, a big wardrobe here. And it's got the mirror, but look at how that shakes when you open it. Really not ideal. All right, let's see if this lack of space equates to more room in the bathroom. I don't think so. It does have the toilet here at an angle. That feels like porcelain to me. This is tight. I've got my back against the wall. Plenty of storage under here. Plenty of storage up there. This is claustrophobic to me. Tiny sink, and it's got that rectangular shower. It's enough room to shower. I mean, it's doable. I do like this shower door. You know, it's a vinyl shower door, but it's really nice. It's got the shower wand. It just seems like some of the fit and finishes in here are not of the nicest quality. Is that a nice way to say it, Rose?
Yes.
Got your fan overhead. And then as we go back to the front of the coach, you can see they've got another fan up here, and then it's not a ducted air conditioning system. This is the air conditioner for the entire unit, right up here in the living area. So I don't think you'd have an issue with airflow, but you never know. Overall, the interior, we like the color. We like the look of it. The gray's a little dark, but it's made up for with the lighter cabinets and countertops. We're just got concerns about the quality of the cabinetry. That bathroom is a little tight, and the bedroom's a little tight. This is a 29-foot unit. You would think it would have a little bit more space in it. Let's take a look outside. All right, outside you've got your propane tank access right there. Can you see that? All right, your exhaust for the heater. A little bit of storage out here. There's not a ton of storage. And you've got another storage compartment back here. That one's pretty deep.
Watch your head.
Yeah. Gotta watch your head. Ladder access to the roof. Hollow bumper to store the hose for the dumping. Another large storage container, kind of mirror image of what's on the other side. You got your black tank flush and your city water connection. Your fuel fill and your plugs for the umbilical. And then it looks like there's a large, I can't even get under there. There's a large storage compartment under there. And up here you got your generator. Can I even get under there? Hang on. There we go. And there's the NPS generator with the exhaust coming out right here behind the driver's door. Don't know how I feel about that one either. Overall, the Entrada 2600 DS is a smaller Class C. We have issues with the quality of some of the cabinets. We have issues with the space in the bathroom and issues with the bedroom. But it does have a nice airy feel in there. There's plenty of light. The kitchen's really nice. We like the countertops. We like that the cooktop and the sink. And no problem with the Ford chassis either. Let's take a look at something a little bit different. Another Entrada, but a little bit different, a little bit bigger. This is a Class C. This is the new 2024 East to West Entrada 2950 OK. OK. Is that an OK or 0K? No, that's an OK. This is a 32-foot long unit. It sleeps 7, and it looks similar to the previous unit we looked at, although sometimes looks can be deceiving. Let's take a look inside. Same Ford chassis we saw in the last unit. It's got the same screen, same, identical setup to what we had in the last unit. Very similar bed above the driver's compartment, a window on either side, which is nice. Instead of having the storage bins and the storage compartments and the power on this side, it's got it on the passenger side in this unit. And it looks like they're storing the umbilical for the shore power here. There's also the ladder, although I'm not getting up there on this one. Not getting up there on this one. I don't know if it'll hold me. All right, right behind the driver's compartment, we've got this love seat with a little bit of a shelf behind it and the window. Love seat's pretty comfortable. A lot of times with these sofas, they're a little short down here at the bottom, and I'm not sure why they do that, because there's plenty of room to extend this just a little bit to make it a little bit more comfortable. This seems a little short, you know, with the legs. It's just weird. You have to experience it. Some of you may know exactly what I'm talking about. Overhead of the sofa, we've got these same cabinets. The doors seem a little bit flimsy, but the cabinets have plenty of space. Behind that, you've got a U-shaped dinette. This is different than a lot of the units we looked at. I like the U-shaped dinette. If you want to relax and put your feet up or whatever, and you want to just chill, you've got this nice window. You've got this table. It's a little bit flimsy, but it's not going to fall over. It just seems like it's a little bit flimsy, but not too bad. You've got your drawers underneath the seats, and those are big drawers. Look how, honey, look at the length of those. Wow, those are nice big drawers. I wonder if there's a cabinet underneath the back. It looks like no. They're probably using that storage on the outside. Let's talk about the kitchen. We're standing here. You got a nice refrigerator freezer combination. Excuse me. Okay. A nice big drawer underneath. Wow, these drawers are really deep in this unit. That one's not so deep. Got your microwave convection oven, 3-burner gas cooktop, this same sink cover that we like so much, and a decent sized sink, nice faucet. We like that. You got the window over the area. Look at all this counter space in the kitchen. Huge. Lots of room. Big drawers. Really, okay. That drawer was sticking a little. Soft close drawers. There you go. Sometimes they're hard open drawers, but they're soft close drawers. And one more drawer here. Oh, that's a sponge drawer. Yep. And then you got your TV overhead and 2 more big storage compartments up top. Let's head to the back. All right, in the hallway back to the bedroom, this is a feature we love. We like when they keep the shower separate from the bedroom. It works for us because it's just me and Rose. Now, there may be privacy concerns when you're traveling with a lot of people. However, when the bathroom door opens, it opens into that. And that closes the bathroom space off to the rest of the coach. The size of the bathroom is normal. It's the rectangular bathroom.
Shower.
I'm sorry. Rectangular shower. Plenty of headroom. This is actually a pretty good size. Again, we like the shower curtain. That vinyl shower curtain's nice. And then back into the bedroom. 1 wall of storage. These are 2 wardrobes. 2 wardrobes. Lots of shelves for storage. It looks like there's a spot for a TV here because there's a coax here, but there's no TV at the moment. A bunch of drawers. They seem all the same as this. Windows out the back. Also windows on either side of the slide and small cabinets over top. This flips up. And look, there's a cargo compartment there that actually goes to the outside so that you could use that as a pass-through. That's relatively nice. All right, we talked about the bathroom door opening. to close off the rest of the compartment. Well, you know what? That could also make a very large bathroom space when you're showering and getting ready. You got the toilet back here, and you've got your sink and storage, but it just makes this tight bathroom seem that much bigger when you can use this whole space. This is a really nice idea because you could also close it off back here, and now you've got a huge wide bathroom. I think we saw this first on a Thor unit. I don't remember which unit it was, maybe the Compass, where they had a thing where you could expand your bathroom using the doors. And we think that's a great idea because you're utilizing the hallway that otherwise wouldn't get utilized. That's a fantastic idea. We like that. All right, this unit has an AC back in the bedroom. It also has a separate AC up here in the living compartment. Now, they're not ducted, but having them in two different compartments means that you can use them separately and set them separately. You've also got some fantastic fans, or I think they're fantastic. Well, they're fans, and you've also got some LED lights, speakers in the ceiling. All in all, it's a very bright and airy unit. We like the white cabinets and the light colors. Not big fans of the gray furniture, but like I said, it's offset by the white. So we like the way this looks. It's nice and large. I think we like this one a lot better than the previous one we looked at. You can fit a lot of stuff in here. You can fit a lot of people in here. This is nice. This is made for entertaining. Speaking of entertaining people, on the outside, it's pretty much similar to the last one we looked at. It's got the big, huge awning that ends here, but it has something a little bit extra in the entertaining department. Check this out. It's got an outside refrigerator. Now, it's a little dorm fridge, but it's good for the outside. It's also got a cooktop out here. Hang on, I gotta open that up. There we go. That's a griddle cooktop. Wow, that's a great feature. You can make your meals outside. There's space in here to add other kinds of whatever appliances you need. You could probably even put an ice maker in there. You know, one of those ones you fill yourself and have a never-ending supply of ice out here. That would be beautiful, wouldn't it? That's a really nice feature. We like that. Well, now we know why they call this the 2950 OK, because it's okay with us. We really like this unit a lot better than the one we looked at previously. We love the setup in that bathroom where you can make it that much larger. Not too happy about those overhead cabinets. Again, they feel a little flimsy, but the outdoor kitchen area is huge. This is really a nice unit if you're looking to entertain. Maybe you're traveling with the family and everybody needs something to do and you need a lot of sleeping space. This is a beautiful unit when we like the Ford chassis, just like the other one. All right, we're going to continue on looking at even larger units. Now we're looking at a little bit larger Class C, and when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. This one's only a foot longer than the last one we looked at. This is the 2024 East to West Entrada 3100 FB, and you're going to see what that B stands for. This one's 33 feet long, and it sleeps 8 because of the B. Let's take a look inside. Immediately, we can see that this is different from the previous Entrada because the door is much further back. It's about halfway down the side of the RV. Yep, a much different floor plan. I like it. I really like it. Automatically, when we come in, you can see there's a lot of light in here. That's a huge window behind the love seat. Really nice. Lots of cabinets over the love seat. Also a cabinet over the door, as long as all the controllers for the unit, they're all right there by the doorway, which is nice. Same Ford cockpit as we had in the other units. Pretty standard overhead bed with the swing out TV. This one's got the swing out TV. So that's the TV. We're not big fans of the swing out TV, but it does give you a lot more space in the other areas for storage. It's got a dinette, which actually is pretty darn comfortable. I like the dinette. This table is very much more sturdy than the table we saw in the U-shaped dinette in the previous unit. It's really nice with the window here. Wow, this is like night and day different, except for these cabinets. Again, these cabinet doors, east to west, you got to do better. Just another hinge on this side would have made it so much better. And let's look at this kitchen. Rose is shaking her head at the kitchen because it's got a lot of counter space, but for a unit that's a foot longer than the last one, that other kitchen was just gorgeous and large, and this one is a lot smaller. The sink's about the same size. Again, we like this feature here. It's got that rubber hose. Actually, this isn't rubber. This is a cloth hose for the sink, which is kind of cool. You got a little separate window back here. The 3-burner cooktop, gas cooktop, with the microwave convection oven underneath. A little bit more storage over top. That one's pretty deep, actually. These aren't so deep. All right, you also have this extra feature that we love, a little bit of extra counter space. That goes a long way to making this kitchen a little more like the last one we looked at. Over here, we've got an Everchill separate refrigerator and freezer unit. That's very nice. Lots of space in there. More storage in your pantry. And the drawers, soft closed drawers. That's nice. And then a little bit of storage space up underneath the sink. Now, let's talk about this step for a minute. Because I call this step the Widowmaker. Because if you don't know this step is there, you're going down. And I was backing up here and I almost took myself out with it. So just be cognizant whenever there's a step in the RV to make sure that if you're traveling with anybody else or you're inviting anybody else into your RV, that you let them know there's a step there, because it's not in every RV that there is a step. Also, it's not in every RV that you have the B. This is what the B's for. Bunk beds. Right across from the bathroom, you've got a bunk bed system here with 2 drawers underneath. Each bunk has its own window and its own curtain. There's plugs on both sides for coax, USB, and 12 volt. So you could put TVs theoretically in both bunks if you wanted to. I don't know who's still using coax, but hey, it's there if you need it. And we might as well look at the bathroom since we're here already. Wow. That's different. Okay. So you've got a door to the bedroom back here. Okay. All right. So it's a Jack and Jill bathroom, sort of. That's a porcelain toilet, and it's nice that it's in the corner there. It's kind of out of the way. You've got your walkthrough here. This is a different door here. Wow, this is a pretty decent sized shower. Now, it's not as high in the headroom area as some of the others, but it's plenty of room for me, and it's very wide. This is actually a very decent sized shower. I could definitely shower in here. That's nice. I like that. Over here next to the shower, we've got the sink. It's a standard size. It's a little tiny sink, tiny faucets, little medicine cabinet, and some storage underneath. I'm going to go around this way. All right, we got your standard bedroom setup here. You've got a wall of drawers and wardrobes with the mirror on the door. That's nice. There's a spot for a TV. There's all the hookups for a TV, coax, USB, 12 volt, TV backer. So this is made to take a TV holder, like for the what's it called? A wall rack. It's got a nice window in the back. Very small kind of end tables. There's no drawers on those end tables. There's some cabinets up over top of the bed. It's not a large bed. I call that almost a queen size bed. It's very bare bones back here. It does have a separate air conditioner here in the bedroom. Also, it's got a sliding door, which is latched right now on both sides. But believe me, there's a sliding door here. It opens and closes. And it also opens and closes to the bathroom. So that's a different feature. I wasn't expecting to see that. Overall, we're big fans of the light cabinetry again. Not so much of the gray upholstery, but you know what? It probably hides the dirt a lot better, especially when you're out west and in the dirtier areas of wherever it is you might be camping. And if you've got kids, that might be a necessity for you. We really like the openness of the floor plan. Kitchen's a little small. We don't particularly need the bunk beds. They're not for us. But if you're traveling with a large group of people, this is actually a very nice and well-appointed Class C, except for those cabinets. We'll work on those hinges. I think we're going to give East to West a call and let them know about their hinges. You know, the last two RVs we looked at were kind of standard on the outside, but the last one had a surprise. Let's see if they've got a surprise in store for us on this one. Well, it's surprising how much cargo space is there. I don't know. Do you think we got an outdoor kitchen here, hon?
I hope so.
I don't know. Let's see. No outdoor kitchen here, but a large cargo container that goes all the way through. Oh my God, yeah, you could put a kayak in there completely across. Definitely, that's really nice. I don't know if I like this better than the outdoor kitchen. I don't know, that's a close one. I guess it depends on what your needs are. All right, let's talk about this side of the coach. Everything is hidden under here, which I'm not gonna go in there and open every compartment to show you where it is. I'm just telling you that that's where a lot of the things you need to access are. But look at the size of this slide. This is a massive slide, not very easy to access those cargo areas with the slide open. But having said that, there's a lot of storage in these units and they put a lot of it outside. Just unfortunately, some of it has to fall under the slides. If you want to slide, that's just one of the things you have to deal with. Overall, we think East to West did a great job on these Entrada units. We had a couple of nitpicking issues, one of them, being the cabinetry, and a couple of other issues here or there. But overall, these are really nice units. They seem to be well made for the most part. The floor plans, for the most part, seem to be livable. There was that one issue with the space in the bathroom and the bedroom, but for the most part, we really like these units. These could get the job done. Now, we are going to do something a little bit interesting now at the end of the video. We are going to look at a completely different side of the Class C spectrum. We're going to take a look at an Entegra coach, and I have a sneaking suspicion that the quality and fit and finishes in the Entegra might be a little bit different than the East to West, but we haven't looked yet. So we're going to find out when you do right now. All right, the last RV we're going to be looking at today is a Class C by Entegra. This is the new 2024 Entegra Odyssey 26M. It's 29 feet long. It's got a 7,500 pound towing capacity on the Ford chassis. And it's got something inside that Rose and I absolutely love. Let's take a look. Any of you who have seen our previous videos when Rose and I were looking for the perfect RV at the Tampa RV show would know that there is a specific floor plan that we liked the best, and this particular unit has an almost identical floor plan to those ones we were looking at. All right, the Odyssey is built on the Ford chassis. I gotta be honest, it's a little tight in here. It just seems, well, that's a little bit better. It just seems like this piece right here comes down into my leg where I'm resting my foot against it or hitting it when I'm got my foot on the gas. Not necessarily a bad thing, it's just it's there. It's got a nice widescreen, it's got the cup holders and a lot of storage up here, and it's a little bit easier to get in and out of, although this thing usually pops off, but I can still get in and out. The bed over here is really large. It's got the huge picture window up there. You can see this is the cargo holder, so you can put things up there without stuff falling out. You can also put it up there when the little ones are sleeping so they don't start falling out. But it's got some storage up there, and it's pretty standard. It's really nice. All right, the Odyssey has the U-shaped dinette, which I personally like as long as the table is nice and sturdy, and this one's got a really nice and sturdy table. It's very comfortable. It's got some USB plugs and 12-volt plugs up underneath the legs. Not sure how much I like that. I guess when you're doing a U-shaped dinette, you can't have the plugs running across the seat. So I can see why they did that. You got a nice huge window, picture window, vented with a nice screen. I don't see any cabinetry up over top. No cabinets here. It's nice and open and airy. Across from the dinette, right over the door, you've got a little bit extra storage up top. Some more storage above the kitchen. Pretty good. Not bad storage. Really big storage compartment underneath the sink. And it's got what? A double sink. Rose loves the double sink, don't you? Oh yeah. The faucet's not too high, but there's a nice window here. You've also got your 12-volt plugs down into the countertop. All right, you also got storage above the microwave convection oven. You've got a 3-burner propane cooktop with an actual oven. Wow, an actual oven. Sponge drawer square pants. You've got a bunch of drawers under here. And a large Furrion refrigerator with a separate freezer. Okay, you got to do that. Pretty nice. Decent amount of counter space. Not the most we've seen, but also not the least. As we work our way back, a very large wardrobe. This is deep. This goes all the way to the door. You can see how deep it is because you got the ladder and the cushions in there. Lots of deep drawers. Those are really long drawers. All the storage for the sofa area. All right, let's see. All right. Rose and I love the Murphy bed. We think that it's a great space saver. The issue is the couch under the Murphy bed is not always the most comfortable. This couch is, I'd have to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, probably a 5 on comfort. It's nice and soft leather. It's soft, it's just firm. All right, and it's also short. I wish they would come out just a hair on these couches and it would make them feel so much more comfortable and more luxurious. But across from the couch, that kind of makes up for it. A huge TV and a fireplace across from the sofa. How nice is that? There's a bunch of storage compartments, huge storage compartments over top, and then a shelf space right in here that's pretty deep. I know it's dark, so I'll put my hand in there so you can see how deep that is. That's really nice with this shelf here as well. This is the Murphy bed. Now, it's one of those electric Murphy beds where you just turn the key and then you hit the button and the bed comes down. Unfortunately, this unit's not powered right now, so we can't put the bed down, but there should be a window behind there. And if you've seen enough of our videos, you've seen that these Murphy beds are pretty much standard. I would love to get in it just to see how long the footroom is, but I think it's going to be pretty standard. All right, let's take a look at the bathroom in the rear. All right, those of you who are looking for the perfect RV video that we shot at the Tampa RV show will know that the RV we chose as number 1 had one of these rear bathrooms that was totally spacious. Spacious. Totally spacious. This one's got an even bigger one. Take a look at this shower. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to knock that down. Huge shower. It's got almost a square shower base. Plenty of room. It's all the way down to my watch. Plenty of headroom. A ton of space. We love these showers. We also love when they have the sink with all of this counter space. And there's also cabinets underneath and up top. And then even more cabinets over here. Look at this. They tucked the toilet away over here on this side. Porcelain toilet underneath this window. So it's kind of out of the way. Now, yes, it is narrow going this way, but because it goes the full length, they didn't try to put cabinets here. They were able to make a surprising amount of space to access the bathroom area and get ready in the morning. This is really nice. It may not be apparent on the videos, but when we're walking through these coaches, we can kind of get a feel for the level of fit and finish just by pulling on cabinets, opening and closing drawers, standing here looking at the little details throughout the coach. And that is one thing that Entegra does really well. Those fine little details, those little extra bits in the cabinets or in the drawers or in the sinks or in the bathroom that let you know that somebody put some thought into what they were doing and what they were building and what people need. And we really appreciate that from Entegra. Now, we're not sponsored by anybody. We're not saying this because Entegra is a sponsor, because they're not. We don't know them any more than we know any other company, but we know quality when we see it. All right, let's talk about the exterior of the Entegra. There's your propane tank access for easy fills. What do we got here, Rose? What do you think?
I'm hoping.
Yes, it is. A television set underneath the huge awning, right where it should be. Perfect. What do we got here? Storage? Storage space. I love going into these drawers or these cabinets because you never know what you're going to find behind them. What do you think's in here? Ah, there it is. The outdoor kitchen. You got the dorm fridge. It's taped. That's why it's not opening. Thank you, Rose. You got a little bit of a drawer here. Look at that. That's a grill, a Capital grill. Wow, that is really a nice feature. This is all a metal insert into that cabinet. That's really nicely done. And then in the back here, we've got another cargo space with some shelves on it for all the goodies you're gonna need when you're cooking on that grill. Our overall impressions of the Odyssey 26M are it's a great floor plan. It's one of our favorite floor plans. It's by Entegra, so it's got the quality that we look for in an RV. It's just absolutely beautiful. We don't mind the Ford chassis. It's really nice. That helps to keep the price down. The one issue with the Entegras is, yes, it's higher quality, but yes, you're gonna pay for it. Not a lot more, but you're definitely gonna pay a little bit of a premium for that higher quality. And whether or not you decide to do that is gonna be completely up to you.
Well, we hope you enjoyed those walkthroughs.
I enjoyed them.
Me too.
Yeah, some of those Class Cs are really nice. Now, typically Class Cs are a lot less expensive than say B plus. Well, a lot of people say that B plus doesn't exist, but the smaller Cs we were looking at and Class Bs. But they do pack a lot inside. You can see just by this video that not all units are the same. I think, well, we could tell. You may not have been able to tell in the video. We hope you could. There's a little bit of a quality difference between one of the coaches and the other three coaches. We're trying to put that as politically correct, technically correct as we can, but we can't hide it. We're really fans of the Entegra coach. Of all the units we looked at today, that's our favorite. You're going to want to take a look at those if you're in the market for a mid to small size Class C. Definitely look at Entegra.
Absolutely.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that video, and if you liked the video, we hope you will consider subscribing, leave us a like, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we have a new video. Also, you can follow us on Facebook.
Instagram.
And dabbling?
A little bit of TikTok.
Possibly TikTok.
See ya.
Is that it? Is that it? Are we done in South Carolina?
No.
We might have some more. We might have some more from you from South Carolina, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.